Hello. How are you doing out there? You happy? Are you happy? I'm happy. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. I'm happy. Enough of that. All right, okay. All right. So, I wanted to jump on and do a quick video about the 5 jobs you could consider during these crazy times, okay? I know I've talked to a few people that were already looking for jobs. Oh, there's my beard, by the way. Keeping it going till all this blows over. But yeah, so I was talking to a potential client of ours that we've been talking to for a while, and she's been trying to get her man to get a job. And it got me thinking, like, man, what kind of jobs are out there right now that are in demand because of everything that's going on? So if you're looking for a job, you know someone looking for a job, here might be the 5 things, the 5 jobs that you could pursue or know someone that could pursue these type of gigs. Number one, loan processor. Now, with everything happening with the interest rates, man, you better believe these lenders have been hit hard with a lot of inquiries about changing their interest rates and loans and this time to buy. Loan processors right now, I went ahead and I Googled real quick just to see, who's hiring. I'll be darned, people are hiring for it right now. And I bet more people are hiring for that position right now that aren't on that Google list to where they said we are looking for this person. So number one, loan processor. If you don't know a great lender, reach out to me. Maybe there's someone that I know that could help you get a gig. If not, go ahead and Google it real quick. I'm telling you that you will find someone. And number two, look, I said Google it real quick, and Google said, what can I do for you? What up, Dino? So that's number one. You must be detail oriented. So someone like me would not be a good loan processor. I would mess it up pretty quickly because I get so distracted, and I'd be out like right now. The window's open, and I keep looking out there. So I would not be super detail oriented and focused on the paperwork. Resolve problems, manages paperwork, and is really good on the computer. These things is going to fast forward your success in the loan processor. Number two, transaction coordinator. Now, I'm in the real estate world, so we need transaction coordinators that are helping once it goes under contract to get to closing. Again, everything that I just said, the detail oriented, must resolve problems, get know and love paperwork and love the computer. What up, Tammy? What up, Diana? What up, Tobot? The man, the myth, the guy who sold me that 240. What up, Patrick? Um, what up, Danielle or Daniel? So yeah, TC, transaction coordinator. Reach out to me again. I know a lot of people that are in this world, the transaction coordinator world, and the real estate world, and you better believe the market is still doing well. Still doing well, where we need those people that are very detail oriented that can help us out through the transaction coordinator process. So what up, Adam? We are selling his mother's home right now. The team. What up, Matt? Few Castle. So, anyways, number two, transaction coordinator. We are always looking for that. I'm telling you, that is something that you could do remotely at the house. So reach out. And by the way, if you get licensed, if you get your real estate license to become a transaction coordinator, you better believe you are a very valuable item to a lot of real estate agents. What up, Tim? Okay, we want the licensed ones. Those are the ones that can keep us out of trouble. So number one, loan processor. Number two, TC or a transaction coordinator. Number three, a wholesaler, a real estate wholesaler, investor. Now, what they do is they'll ride around, or they will hire a virtual assistant to do this marketing for them. Hey guys, have you ever seen those signs on the side of the road that said, "We'll buy a home for cash"? They ain't buying the home for cash. All they're doing is trying to put your home or that person's home under contract to sell the home to a buyer, which is usually an investor. What up, Crystal? So what that looks like is that, man, I wish I could read the comments. I don't know if you guys are commenting right now or not. I wish I could read them. But yeah, the wholesaler, that's something that you could do from home, right? Imagine this, that if you did it from home, right? So you've looked out and you've had somebody like a virtual assistant that's combing a listsource.com, right? A source of homes that they have an absentee owner, maybe behind on taxes, liens, whatever that is, and you reach out to that person and they want to sell the home. Well, putting it under contract to sell, or putting it under contract at a certain price that you agree with the seller, and then what up, Adam? Ruben, you are the man. You're the man. You're the man. So put it under contract, but you have a buyer list over here of investors who want to flip it, who want to use it as a buy and hold for long term, for short term, or whatever that looks like. And they'll buy it at this price. Numbers work. You got to do some research. Make sure you know your numbers. Make sure you know your market. And you could flip that contract because that's what a wholesaler does, truly just flips the contract. You could flip it, from two, five, 10, $15,000, depending on what that looks like. And that's something you could do from the house. Or you could drive, get outside the house, roll down your windows. And if you see that distressed property, you can get into wholesaling, right? That's another way to get into the real estate business and not really touchy-feely with a lot of people that are, you're people a little worried about getting too close to people. Well, wholesaling. Wholesaling. Look it up. It's an easy way to get into the real estate investing world. What up, Sabrina? What up, Danielle? What up, Deborah? What up, Tim? Love Tim Huggins. He's a beast. So anyways, you got the loan processor, you have the TC or the transaction coordinator. If you get licensed, bonus points. You could and look into the wholesaling position, right? And by the way, if you do any of these, let me know. Let me know because I have sources for all of these. What up, Ricky? That could help you move to that next level. Number 4, and I feel weird saying this, UPS. UPS is still running. It is hard to stop that animal from delivering those packages. And they're always hiring because it's a demanding job. So, and obviously I was there for 12 years before I quit. I could put in a good word for you in these times when someone may be looking for a job because their other job is either letting people off or close the doors for right now or whatever that looks like. Let me know. Could possibly get you a UPS position as well. They're hiring drivers off the streets right now. What up, Colt? What up, Stephanie? So that's 4. That's 4. So you got the, and I feel weird about saying the UPS one because I'm always like, oh, I'm so glad I got out of UPS, right? But at the same time, people are hurting, so I get it. So that could be your 4th option. So loan processor, transaction coordinator, bonus points if you're a licensed transaction coordinator, wholesaler, UPS, and number 5, start studying to get into real estate. Get your license. I will say we've been running our whole operation from home. I will say our firm, what up, Laura? Our firm, EXP, is an online brokerage anyway, so we are kind of prepared, always prepared for something like this. But I will say, man, even if you're not with EXP, you can still do this from home. At least the way that I've really structured my business is very much leverage, very much out of the overhead, having too much overhead in the business or whatever. Anyways, you can do it from home. You can run that business from home once you've hit a certain level, meaning I can go into the details later. Either way, start looking at getting into your real estate license might be a really good gig for times like this. Start studying and start seeing what the classes look like and anything else. And if you guys get interested in that, what up, Scott? What up, Rebecca? Let me know because again, I can help you hit that level to what you want to exceed to. So there you go. Just wanted to drop it because again, I was talking to a client of mine and their husband needs a job to get the loan that they're looking to get, and it started having me thinking. I was like, man, times right now, yeah, there are some places that will hire, and it's those 5 things. So repeat them with me if you're at home, in front of your kids, in front of your husband. Make it super weird to just yell these things out. What up, Jessica? How are ya? Love Jessica. We helped her buy a home. And it was Facebook Live, remember that? And then we helped sell her home when she had the PCS. So yeah, anyways, yell it. Make it super weird. Y'all ready? Number 1, if you've been taking notes, loan processor. Loan processor. They've been getting beat up with these interest rates. I'm telling you, they need help on the paperwork side. Look into that. I already did a Google search. People are hiring here in Fayetteville and surrounding areas. Number 2, transaction coordinator. We're always looking for transaction coordinators. Again, paperwork stuff. Be detail oriented. Love the computers. Kind of love to be in isolation sometimes, and just being okay with that. Bonus points if you're licensed. Number 3, wholesaler, a real estate wholesale investor. That is something that you don't have to have a large crew or go into work to do. You'll make a substantial amount of income. What up, Brandon Lucas? What up, Danielle? Not sure NC has online classes yet. We don't. So wholesaler, yell it out loud. Whoever you're near, wholesaler. You might find a wholesaler. Who knows? And then number 4, UPS. Ugh, pains me a little bit to say that, but I know they're hiring, and if people are hurting right now, that might be another position. So yell UPS. Watch the ladies run to the door think something was delivered. Hey, if you're a car guy or if you're ordering stuff, that guy just ran to the door. And then number 5, real estate. Looking to get your real estate license because that is something that I think. I mean, look at this. Look at time, right? Real estate's been here forever. It will always be here. forever. Might not be a bad play to get into. So start looking at that, start studying for that. Those are the 5 jobs to consider during these times right now. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to bounce off of here. It's been over 10 minutes, and I know that could be a little bit long for a lot of people. Look how fast the views go down when I even kind of mentioned that I'm leaving. It's like, all right, I'm out of here. Look, it's still dropping. All right, so I'm out of here. If you have any questions, you have any concerns, just do a comment below. I got your back. I can help you out with all of those things. But I thought it might be interesting and valuable for you guys to know. All right, your real estate agent guy right here, Ruben Garcia, proven by Ruben at EXP. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you guys, and have an amazing day.